Lenny and I met each other, God, like 18 years ago? Makes it sound so old. We went to a club in Asbury Park. My friend Amanda was dating you at the time.
Yeah, I was dating her friend.
And that's how I met you. And then I guess we just slowly started to realize that
we had feelings for each other.
Yeah. After a couple of years, we moved in together, and then a couple of years after that, we got Sam, and then in 2007, we got married. In 2008, we bought a house, and then a couple months after that, we decided to start trying to have kids. Having kids around was just always something that was just natural and part of my life, so like I just knew that I always wanted to have a family.
I just assumed naturally that it was going to be, okay, we're having kids, and then 9 months later we would have one, but that just unfortunately wasn't the case for us.
After 6 months or so, that's when we started seeing specialists and doctors, and just not happening for us, and it was just very difficult. At first you don't really share what you're going through because it's just like, it's such a personal thing to talk about. He's fine and I'm fine. There was nothing wrong with us. It just wasn't happening. It is kind of like a depression when you don't feel comfortable talking about it.
Come on, get down. Get down.
When you try for something so long and you put your heart into it and it's something that you want, when it doesn't work out, you have to make the decision, well, what do we do from here?
We listened to adoptive parents tell their story, and they just had the same experience that we did. Just years of trying and money spent and excitement and then heartbreak, and then they decided to adopt, and then they did, and they just explained how all of that just, it just went away, and it just, their family was complete and they were happy, and I just, I want that. I want that full, complete family.
Colleen is a very loving person. She is very patient. It's really hard for me to open up to people, and she's made me very comfortable, and I could see her being that way with a child.
Colleen is an extremely caring person. I have a lot of medical problems, and she's always on me, like, how's the doctors? Are you okay? How are you feeling? And she remembers everything, and it's such a great trait to have someone who pays attention, who cares, who loves.
Lenny, he's a hard worker. I think he's a good friend, and he would make a great dad.
Lenny is just super hardworking and dedicated, and if you put anything in front of him, he'll be like, yeah, I want to do that, and I want to do it right, and I want to do everything I can to make it right.
There's a turtle that they got from Chinatown when we first started hanging out with them. Most people, oh, that's cool, we have turtle, let's take care of him for a little bit, and then the luster of it dies off, and then it goes away. But not them. They research, what to do, how to take care of them. It's just one of those things where, if they can take care of this turtle like that, then you can only imagine what's going to happen once they have a kid.
We're just hoping that if you can do anything that you can to help us out, we would really appreciate it. And even if you can't, just share this, tell your family, tell your friends, post it online. This is literally going to just help us start a family and give a child a home that we will love and care for and be great parents to. And I know that we can do this well, and we would be a loving family. We just need your help.
To have the opportunity for them and this child is once in a lifetime, and they deserve that.
There's so many parents who, take their kids for granted, and then there's people like Colleen and Lenny who are just so deserving, and this monetary roadblock is the only thing preventing them from taking something and bringing it into a wonderful, beautiful home.